You guys have the privilege of watching Coach Cheryl Harrison and
Oh no, oh you bet. Oh lordy.
my
Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, guys, welcome to the Coach Shelton Harrison Keys to Victory. Okay, this episode of the Coach Shelton Harrison Keys to Victory is brought to you by the LDBC and 503 Lion. Okay. 503 Lion is the young homie. Hey, he's doing his thing out there. He's putting out great content. Go subscribe to 503 Lion today if you want to keep it real. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and discuss Coach Shelton Harrison's keys to victory, okay, for this fight. This epic fight, this inaugural title fight between Holly Holm and Germaine DeRandamie, okay? Um, let's go ahead and let's just break down the keys to victory, okay? Um, let's do this. I'm gonna start out with Holly Holm. Okay, I'm gonna start out what Holly Holm would need to do in order to maintain and secure a victory over Germaine DeRandamie. All right, here goes. Okay, so what Holly needs to do, she needs to really attack the front leg of Germaine DeRandamie. Germaine DeRandamie has a very bad habit, and she gets this from Muay Thai. She's very heavy on that front leg. Okay, she's very heavy on it, and she loves to put a lot of pressure on that front leg. Um, Holly needs to make an effort to wear down that front leg. And Germaine is going to expose that leg, and she's going to make it relatively easy for Holly to do so. Okay. Number two. Oh, and let me go ahead and show you an example of what I mean by attack Germaine's front leg. Okay. Excuse the quality of the video, but it's going to serve my purpose. I only need it for about 1 second. Okay. All right. So watch. Here you see Amanda Nunes and Germaine DeRandamie squaring off. And if you can notice right here, you see that front leg? That front leg is heavily exposed. And Amanda Nunes is going to exploit that, and she's going to take advantage of that. Watch. Okay, right there. Now, you guys notice that Amanda Nunes, she kicked the front leg of Germaine DeRandamie. And Germaine immediately responded. And notice, look, here's an opportunity. You see, Germaine moves her guards. Okay, she moves her guards, and that's pretty much a red flag that okay. Now, if Holly were to throw a quick leg kick and a straight left down the pipe, she's gonna land that fight. I mean, she's gonna land that punch, and she would probably be successful all night long using this strategy. Okay, and I call it a 1-2. Kick the front leg, and then throw a lead left hand. And the reason why I say left, because see, Holly could switch it up to southpaw, and Germaine wouldn't expect Holly to switch up to a southpaw. So Holly could land that punch down the pipe. Okay, let's continue. Okay, use feints and head level changes. Okay, to distract Germaine. Okay, now with Germaine being a world class striker in Muay Thai and kickboxing, it's going to be imperative that Holly don't walk straight up to Germaine DeRandamie and don't stand in front of her. If Holly Holm stands in front of Germaine DeRandamie, she's going to get caught with one of Germaine's right hands. And let me tell you, Germaine DeRandamie has one punch knockout power, okay? She's going to get caught. Don't stand in front of Germaine. Use feints and level head changes to distract Germaine. And while Germaine is distracted, Holly can actually land her attacks, okay? Now, number 4, I think is going to be important, okay? Holly Holm, and I know this is probably not in the game plan, but Holly needs to initiate a takedown to catch Germaine DeRandamie unexpectedly, okay? She needs to do this, okay? Germaine is not going to expect Holly to initiate a takedown. She not, okay? And that would be the perfect game plan to Germaine DeRandamie, okay? Because, see, Germaine does not fight well on her back. As a matter of fact, she's completely helpless, okay? I want you guys to also watch another clip when she was fighting Amanda Nunes. Here goes. Okay, here's a clip of Amanda, and excuse the poor quality, but Germaine DeRandamie is on her back, okay? And basically, Germaine still, at this point in her career, she hadn't really learned how to, get back to and roll to her knees and actually get distance between her and Amanda Nunes while she's on the ground. She hadn't learned. But if you can see this, okay, watch. Okay? Amanda is pretty much Germaine is blocking a majority of these blows. She's blocking them, but that's all she's doing, okay? She's not, like a Valentina Shevchenko, where she's actually squirming around and she's rotating her hips, rotating her hips. Germaine DeRandamie doesn't do that. She's not comfortable on the ground. And if Holly Holm can actually manage to get Germaine DeRandamie on the ground and on her back, that's going to cause a very good wedge in this fight, and that's going to sweeten the odds in the favor of Holly Holm. Number 5, Holly needs to invest in the body early and often, okay? She has to. Because, see, this is going to go right up to number 6 and 7, okay? Invest in the body. Keep the fight in the center of the octagon, but avoid head kicks into the later rounds, okay? Holly Holm is not going to land a brutal head kick to one of the best Muay Thai and kickboxing champions in the world. It's just not going to happen, okay? Germaine DeRandamie, she's going to see that coming, okay? She's going to see it coming, and she's going to block accordingly, okay? She's going to block, and she's going to counter, okay? Holly Holm got to be careful about that. Those head kicks of Holly, when they land, you're pretty much going to be knocked out. Wear Germaine down, and then, and only then, in the later rounds, between rounds 4 and 5, Germaine will be softened up enough to where Holly Holm will be able to land those brutal head kicks. Okay, let's go on to Germaine DeRandamie. Okay, number 1 for Germaine DeRandamie. I think Germaine DeRandamie, I don't even think she need to try to stand with Holly the first couple of minutes. I think she need to shoot directly up under Holly Holm's lazy jab and get a takedown, okay? And here's what I mean. Holly Holm has a tendency, okay? She's got a real bad tendency, like she'll throw like a plethora of these decoy jabs to keep you at a distance, but they're lazy. And so that enables an opponent to think, okay? See, with Holly Holm, Germaine DeRandamie, she can't give Holly Holm time to think, okay? She has to, okay? Let's take a look at what I mean by shoot under Holly's lazy jab. Okay, here you have Holly Holm and Miesha Tate, okay? Now, watch what Miesha Tate does, okay? And watch what Holly does. Miesha Tate is going to shoot right up under Holly Holm's lazy jab. And Miesha, wasn't looking to throw a strike. She was looking to just time Holly Holm, okay? Let's take a look.
Being unpredictable.
Let me cut the volume off. All right, let's go. Okay, right there. Okay, you guys saw where Miesha Tate, Holly Holm threw a very, very lazy jab, and Miesha Tate timed it, and she shot right up under it. When you do that to Holly Holm, Holly is completely defenseless, okay? She won't be able to defend the takedown, okay? She's not going to do it, okay? And Miesha Tate also is a world-class wrestler, so she kind of knows the little nuances to get you on your back. But if Germaine DeRandamie can successfully do that to keep Holly honest, so Holly won't think that Germaine is just going to stand there and strike with her, that's going to tip the tides in Germaine DeRandamie's favor. Number 2, keep constant pressure on Holly Holm. This is one fighter that you can't give time to think, okay? See, when you give Holly time to think, when she can sit back in the pocket and just back up and try to play chess with you, then she's going to try to pick you apart. If you keep constant pressure on Holly, it's going to be real, real tough, okay? It's going to be tough, and Holly's going to have a hard time. Establish a consistent, I left out jab. Establish a consistent jab to disrupt Holly's rhythm, okay, causing her to reset her offensive attack. The jab. A very good jab is going to cause Holly Holm to reset, okay? When Holly has to reset, then she becomes very vulnerable, okay? And you can actually watch some clips of what Valentina Shevchenko did, okay? Valentina kept a pretty good jab, and it was a strong jab. It wasn't a lazy jab. It wasn't, Valentina actually disrupted Holly Holm's offense. And when Holly's rhythm is disrupted, she struggles. She has a hard time. All right, number 4, cut off the octagon effectively. Okay, what I like what Miesha Tate did a great job of cutting off the octagon in the later rounds because Holly was trying to use the jab as a rangefinder, and she wasn't trying to do a lot of damage. She was trying to get away with just being busier to Miesha Tate without doing damage to Miesha Tate. And, that's what she was trying to do. Miesha Tate did a good job of cutting off that octagon, and she made the space very limited for Holly Holm. And, of course, she caught Holly Holm in a rear naked choke, and that was all she wrote. Number 5, counter over top of Holly's jab. Okay, let's take a look at what I mean by that. Okay, here you see Valentina Shevchenko and Holly Holm, okay? Valentina, she's going to counter off of a lazy attack, lazy slash jab by Holly Holm. And Valentina pretty much did this all night, okay? Holly Holm will present opportunities, okay? She is. And if you notice too, Holly Holm, she's leading. She's leading with her chin, and she's got her shoulder out, and basically her chin is a sitting duck for Valentina to do whatever she wants, okay? Valentina, shoot, man, she could even did an uppercut right here in this situation, but Valentina chose a counter over top of the lazy jab, okay? Watch. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, okay? If Germaine DeRandamie can be a phenomenal counterpuncher, because Holly Holm has points in the fight where she just throws up a lazy jab, and sometimes it's a jab to disrupt their opponent, and sometimes, she will do it to just see if she can get a reaction. But these are the keys to victory, okay, for Holly Holm and Germaine DeRandamie. I have a slight edge. This fight is going to be very close. It's going to be an extremely close fight. I don't think the fight is going to go to the ground. If Holly Holm would go to the ground, Holly Holm, every takedown, which all two of them, but still, nonetheless, every takedown that Holly Holm has ever attempted in her career, she's actually successfully done it. If Holly Holm can mix that up, yeah, it'll get very interesting. I lean slightly towards Germaine DeRandamie, slightly, okay? And when I say slightly, I mean like another 5% more in favor of Germaine DeRandamie. So this fight is going to be 50-50, okay? This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What do you do is waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. I'm done.